What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Bricks and Toys. Today's build is going to go up, 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 and away to Paradise Falls. Well, no, not really. But that's where these three characters went in the 2007 Disney Pixar film, Up. Today's build is going to be a 10 and older BrickHeadz set number 40752, and they are the characters of Carl, Russell, and Kevin. You know, the snipe. This is a 308-piece set featuring three of the most beloved characters from that movie. Now, like I said, I think that movie came out in 2007, but it is one of my favorite movies, right next to WALL-E. When it comes to Disney Pixar, there's like a top three: Toy Story, WALL-E, and Up. I mean, it's pretty basic. I really feel like anything that they do now is kind of chomping at what's left of the moldy cheese. There's really not much originality when it comes to Pixar. But anyway, I don't want to stir the Disney pot out there. But anyway, this Lego set does cost you about $20 US, and it is part of the June 2024 wave of new sets. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at the box, and let's see how many bags per character we have and what else we can expect from this set. So starting off with the box, we have the traditional BrickHeadz Disney packaging, but one little cool thing I noticed in the print of the packaging is the background, those little gray spots, those are balloons. That is actually pretty cool. We have Russell, Carl, and Kevin. I really like Kevin. I think to have a BrickHeadz Kevin is like totally awesome. I mean, he is one of the most funniest characters of the movie. It is kind of weird. We didn't get anything to really incorporate Doug, and that's kind of a bummer. But you know what? Maybe they couldn't, BrickHeadz the dog, but they could BrickHeadz Kevin. So, that's one thing to note with this. When you look at these characters, you can see that Russell has a printed, looks to be a 2x4 chess piece, or maybe that's just a 1x4 brick with a print on it. We'll see when we get it built. And Carl, on the other hand, he doesn't really have any special print pieces except for that 1x1 dot, which is the grape soda, soda pop lid thingamabob that, Russell gives him. And Kevin just is, printed eyes as usual, as all these have printed eyes as usual. Now, going up to the top, we have a 1-to-1 size of that grape soda badge. And then we have the names. We have more of that balloon print and the BrickHeadz. Over here, we have the countries of origin and the 0 to 3 don't eat it type sticker. Well, print. More Lego BrickHeadz. Coming around on the bottom, Legal Eagles, barcodes, BrickHeadz logo. Coming over here, we actually have the characters as they are depicted in the film with Russell, Carl, and Kevin. Pretty freaking cool. And on the back, we get a little bit of a closer look. It looks like Russell's going to have a little bit of a backpack with some tools attached to it. Looks like Carl is just Carl, and Kevin might actually have some head movement. You know what? BrickHeadz are mostly display pieces, but having some head movement is always a cool thing. So let's just go back to the front of the box, and let's just make our guesses now. I'm going to say that this is a 5-bag set. 1 for Russell, 2 for Carl, and 2 for Kevin. So let's get my tape cutter out and let's find out. As I cut the tape on this set, it's really cool to note that this set, like I said, costs $20 US and not $25 US. Usually with sets like this, you'd pay $10 a character, and then for half a character, you pay another $5. So to get all three for $20, it, to me, is a pretty good deal. So we have our tape opened up. And, well, that looks like Lego packaging right there. One of the instruction booklets is sticking out. Now let's get our first look inside of the box. And there we go. Seems like there's a little bit more space that could have been saved with this box. Our crushed up, folded up, hanging halfway out of the folded box is going to be Russell. And then we're going to have a bag 3 chilling right here on top. So we have a 3. We have a 2. We have a 4. We have a 1. We have a 6. And we have a 7. And one that I dropped is a 5. So I originally said 5 bags total. There is 7 bags total. So now I have all 3 in my instruction books. We don't need the box no more. go ahead and give that a good chuck. And we'll start off by looking at Kevin's book. So Kevin starts off at a bag number 5. So Kevin, like I guessed on the second time around, is 3 bags. So I did guess that correctly. So I'm going to guess that Russell and Carl are 2 bags apiece. Now, enough with that unimportant nonsense. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. For Kevin, 41 steps and 34 pages. Not too bad. Now, let's get down to Carl here. Carl's going to pick up at a bag number 1. And Russell's going to pick up at a bag number 3. So, yep, 2 per character, 3 for the bird, or the snipe. Okay, back to Carl. Carl, we're going to have 36 steps and 38 pages to get him built. And for Russell, let's take a look. 28 steps and 22 pages. Not too bad. Well, guys, this is a 308-piece set. That should take about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I'll watch an episode of Mythbusters from 20 years ago while I do it, and have a blast. For you guys, check out the review right now. So let's start off this BrickHeadz review with Russell. And I was wrong, just kicking this off. This was not a 2x4 plate or 2x6 plate, or was it a 1x4 brick? It's a 1x3 brick. That makes that torso print really freaking cool. Of course, we got the printed eyeballs. And then here we can see the side profile and his little backpack of his little tools. Really, really simple, but yet really cool. Even better than Russell is Carl, the old man, played by Ed Asner, who just died very recently. Anyway, that glasses element looks really sick, printed eyeballs, but what's really cool about him is that grape soda badge. That is a really cool moment in the movie, and the fact that they worked it in there is pretty cool. There we can see his cane with the green studs representing the tennis balls. Overall, really nice brick-built detail. And you know what? You never would really guess how an old man would look like as a brickhead, but you know what? This looks pretty good. And then last but not least, we have the snipe. And this one has head movement. We can turn it left to right. I love the colors on the snipe with the magenta pink and the reds and the blues and the teal greens and the dark blues and the yellows. Really cool. Same BrickHeadz print for the eyes, but instead it's done on a bigger 2x2 round tile brick, which is really cool. I like the use of the flower elements to make the top of the head like the feathers. Nice little red beak with some orange and darker yellow. Other than that, guys, there's not too much to say about these guys. They're just a 3-pack of BrickHeadz that are, well, pretty freaking awesome. Now let's go wrap up this video. Concluding this video, what are my final thoughts on the 3-pack of Up character BrickHeadz? Well, you know what, guys? It's a no-brainer if you collect BrickHeadz, and if you collect Disney BrickHeadz, this is an obvious one. I don't really see there being much of a debate as to why or to why not to go out and buy this set. They are priced dead on. I mean, well, it's like I said earlier in the video, usually they'd charge you $5 for one of the smaller characters, and it'd be $25. But for this set, we get $20, and basically Russell's thrown in there for free because, well, he's the one that would be the extra $5. So, you know, there's no controversy here or no right or wrong answer. Hell, I can't even say wait for a sale. It's $20 for 3 of our most favorite characters from the movie Up. Last year we got the open back Up house. This year we got some characters. And you know what? All I can say is thank you, Lego, for remembering these Disney Pixar movies and making characters out of Lego for us to play with and remember the movie. And with that, it's perfect. The only thing I can honestly say is it would have been cool to have a little, maybe a 4th character, make the set $25, and have Doug the dog made out of a brickhead with a little squirrel sitting on his plate next to him. That's like the only thing I can think of that would take this set and push it one notch above. Other than that, it's a perfect set of BrickHeadz. I say, if you don't and you do collect, go out and get them. Build them, enjoy them. It'll take you about an hour, hour and a half. Do it while watching a Pixar movie with your kids, and just have fun. It's a great set. So with that, everybody, that concludes the video. If you guys want to support the LEGO channel, there's two ways to do so. Down below, there's a little thank you button. When you guys hit that, you guys can donate, help us get LEGO sets like this, and support the LEGO dream. If that's not really your thing, you guys can just hit the subscribe button and follow along with everything that we do. It would be super appreciated. As usual, like the video and share the video with your friends, and drop your comments down below. Have you guys picked these up, and are you guys enjoying them, or why would you guys be on the fence about it? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Up next on the channel, we're going to be building our second to last of our late April sets that we picked up that are all the retired stuff, and that's going to be the Mini Cooper. So be sure to check out that video, because we are trying to complete our lineup of Icon's Creator Expert vehicles and have a full collection of them. So hope you check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all have an excellent rest of your day.